kicking off with the animes coming to Netflix in September 2023, loaded with new titles and a movie bombardment on the way. So get your engines ready, cause September is coming in hot. Let's dive in. We're starting off September with a whole bunch of anime goodness. Moving on to One Piece, another fan favorite anime that's also coming in September. While last year we got hit with multiple arcs at once, month by month, this year's been a bit different. After dropping the Thriller Bark arc a few weeks ago, next up Netflix is planning to gift us, right after the live-action series premiere, a bunch of specials that summarize various arcs as movie-style content, featuring highlights and new, never-before-seen scenes, all in high definition. These specials include a total of 4 movie-like episodes with their own dubs. We've got the 3D2Y arc, East Blue episode, Heart of Gold, and Adventures in Nebulandia. Funny thing is, the 3D2Y arc happens after the Marineford battle, so if you've only seen up to where it's dubbed, I'd recommend skipping this special because it's got some bitter revelations, and you definitely don't want to miss out if you haven't seen the rest of the episodes yet. So don't go hunting for too much info about it. No news yet for a continuation of the next arc, unless they decide to drop a bunch of episodes this year, which I doubt. But Netflix is always full of surprises, who knows? So don't forget September 1st to binge One Piece with those 4 specials. We've got more anime premieres coming our way, this time with an anime that's been on the list for a while now, and we didn't know where it was gonna premiere. It's a Bakugan reboot, completely changing the narrative and how its characters are presented. This new Bakugan series switches from Kodomo to a full-blown shonen. Our hero Dan Kuso will be back, but now as a cooler teenage version, like in Bakugan Battle Planet. Same goes for the Bakugan characters, who get a fresh new take compared to how they were introduced in the franchise. The dubbed series is coming. The all-new rebooted Bakugan anime is dropping internationally on September 1st. Moving on to a production straight from the Godzilla universe, we're talking about Gamera. It's a short 6-episode production called Gamera Rebirth featuring 3D CGI animation, produced by the animation studio Kadokawa. The story revolves around 3 kids, Boko, Joe, and Junichi. They are 6th graders in the summer of 1989. As summertime comes to a close, all hell breaks loose. Giant monsters or kaijus wreak havoc across the city. That's where Gamera, the fire-breathing radioactive turtle, shows up. Gamera steps in to challenge these threatening kaijus. Amid the chaos and destruction, our young heroes must survive this battle between titanic creatures. The series brings in unique textures for its creatures. Something caught my attention. Yet there are still some elements that got me questioning their chosen animation style. Considering the 3D CGI approach they used, Gamera Rebirth will be available for all continents, with its various international dubs scheduled to be released on September 7th. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this animated production in the comments. If you're still here, you must have enjoyed the video, so throw us a big thumbs up to keep the channel growing and keep content like this coming. Pokemon's back with the final installment of Pokemon Ultimate Journeys. We'll see the definitive ending of Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town's journey, recapping his epic journey and saying our final farewells after finally winning the Pokemon League. After 25 long years, the anime's premiering in North America, including the US and Canada. Pretty soon I'll be sharing details about original Pokemon projects for Netflix. The final episodes of Pokemon Journeys will arrive starting September 8th. Let's move on to another highly anticipated title that's been on our horizon for quite some time. It's finally here, the big premiere of Kengan Ashura's 2nd season. The anime continues the intense battles, all revolving around Oma. It's all about gladiator-style fights with the strongest fighters in the world. Fans seem to enjoy the 3D CGI animation style, although I personally don't get why. The anime will likely be split into 2 parts, the first being 10 to 12 episodes out this September, and the rest will follow, just like it happened during the show's first season. Stay tuned for the date. I know how eager you've been to find out about the show's release. Kengan Ashura Season 2 is set to launch internationally with various dubs starting September 21st. Now on to a piece that's been on everyone's lips. A beloved Chinese animated series is making a return for another season. It's called Scissor 7. It follows the life of an ambitious hairdresser who's aiming to be a contract killer with his scissors and save the world. The 4th season introduces some fresh changes in its storyline, as well as a few new characters that blend Japanese anime and Chinese art styles. Worth noting that this season's episodes gradually extend in length as you progress through the season, with durations ranging from 10 to 19 minutes per episode. This show came out at the end of 2022, and we were unsure if it'd make its way to Netflix. Luckily, now we have confirmation. Scissor 7 Season 4 is set to launch internationally on September 21st with various dubs. Let me show you one of the most anticipated ones based on a video game. I'm talking about the long-awaited new Castlevania series with the additional title called Nocturne, based on the video game Rondo of Love and Symphony of the Night. This new series is all about Richter Belmont, a descendant of Trevor Belmont from the late 18th century. So, we're moving closer to the present time, setting up the initial feel for the Victorian era. To be exact, we're heading to France in 1792, right in the middle of the French Revolution. The counter-revolutionary aristocrats have teamed up with this horrifying vampire messiah, who promises to devour the sun and unleash an army of vampires and night creatures to crush the revolution and enslave humankind. Annette, a Caribbean witch, seeks out Richter Belmont, the last descendant of the legendary vampire hunting family, to lead the resistance. We get to meet a Richter who has a pretty dark past and has gone through death threats. He witnessed his mom's death and has carried the weight of that pain since his childhood. The series quality is even better than the previous one, and you can tell by the amazing detail and the animation sequences inspired by Ayami Kojima's style. 8 amazing episodes kick off this new journey in the series called Castlevania Nocturne. It's releasing on September 28th worldwide with all its overlaid voices, so mark your calendars because this series is going to be awesome. We've reached the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Just a heads up, Netflix adds or removes series or changes their release dates whenever they want without any notice, so these dates might change. Feel free to check out our other videos that you see at the end. We also have videos about upcoming releases for 2024 that you should totally check out. Don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts to stay updated with all the anime-related content. Catch you next time.